You've said Nebraska needs to consider whether Nebraska is good enough for candidates, not if candidates are good enough for Nebraska. What's that mean for names that have been floated like Stoops and Campbell, and where's that leave who you think is the right kind of guy?
Anybody who thinks that Mark Stoops would take the Nebraska job is clinically insane. There's absolutely zero chance that that happens. Sure, he might float his name out there and get some more money from Kentucky, as any person should. It's capitalism for a reason. But the idea, like, Kentucky is the second best team in the SEC. They've won 10 games 2 out of the last 5 years. They've played in a de facto SEC East title game, despite the fact that Florida has been good. Tennessee was sort of up and coming and then disappeared and came back in. He's built that program the way he wants to build it. It's in his image. Going to Nebraska, what are the expectations? Because if the expectations are to do exactly what Kentucky's doing, I think Stoops would feel way more comfortable doing that in the SEC. And if they're anything beyond that, then people in Nebraska are unrealistic about where they stand in the realm of college football. So, yeah, I mean, I think when you're Nebraska, you have to look at yourself in the modern era. In the modern era, these kids don't even know Nebraska as a Big 12 school. They've always known them as a Big 10 school. You know, we're all old dudes. We remember when Nebraska was winning national championships. That's in the past. In this day and age with NIL and recruiting and all this other stuff that goes into modern college football, they're not even close to being relevant on the national landscape. So for Mark Stoops to go there, what's the point? To go maybe beat Wisconsin and play in a Big Ten championship game and get smoked once in every 5 years? All right, but Matt Campbell, okay, maybe because the financial aspect of this, but it's such a difficult job based on the disconnect that the administration and fans have from the reality of where Nebraska sits. And that's why I think they should go after Troy Calhoun at Air Force. He recruits the kind of guys who can succeed at Nebraska. And I think more importantly, he can run a triple option out of the spread, a lot like what we saw from Vanderbilt in game 1 against Mike Wright and what we saw with Georgia Southern when Willie Fritz was there. That would be the perfect style for Nebraska. I just don't know if they realize that because they have such an unrealistic view about where they are.